Morning, friends. So today we'll discuss on computer graphics. Computer graphics. So this first unit of CAD/CAM automation. So you are all aware about the systems in CAD. So before proceeding towards our subject, what are the contents we need to learn? We should understand what is the meaning of CAD. Also, we'll see. Uh, we have studied one subject in manufacturing process. So we are all aware about the CNC also. So you know CNC means computerized numerical control. So some of the portion is been covered in this subject. So now we are talking about CAD CAM automation. So let us see what is CAD. So CAD defined as use of computer systems to assist in creation, modification, synthesis, analysis, and optimization of design. So you are almost familiar about the word design. So CAD is nothing but computer assisted design. So whatever the design engineers made, these are with the help of drawing sheets or computer software. What are the softwares we are using right now? Already you have studied the software Creo. There are many softwares which are included in CAD, like Creo, Inventor, Toei, Katia. So these are all CAD software. CAD software is nothing but it is just implementation of computer to help the engineer, to help the designer to reduce the process time, and also it's user friendly. You can make complex drawings within less time. So with the help of computer, you can create drawings, you can modify or change the drawings, you can convert 2D into 3D drawings, you can do the synthesis, analysis, and optimization as per the requirements. So now we'll see in detail what is synthesis analysis. So synthesis analysis, these are different terms, but we'll see what is synthesis. So synthesis is nothing but if the assembly is having 10 components, any assembly, any machine assembly, or any system, any machine component, let us say. Let us take an example, mobile phone. So it's of daily use. So you can see a mobile phone itself contains n number of components, n number of parts. You can see like mobile screen, display, mobile cover, battery, then n number of PCBs added over there. So if you dismantle a mobile phone, you will get hundred number of parts of different dimensions, different size, weight, different material, including glass, plastic. steel. So many parts are included in a single phone, and each part is having different design, different drawing, different dimensions, size, shape, thickness, weight. Okay? All these parts combine together to perform specific functions. Camera is also there. Okay? So synthesis is nothing but you dismantle all these parts. We'll put each and every part separately. When we study each and every part, we study their material, uh, dimensions, their use, or what is the role in their function. And also we'll study their mechanical aspects or design aspect like stress, strain, their failure, okay, lesson curve. So many things we have to study for the design purpose. So if one of the part is not working properly, we'll again represent that part and we'll replace that part in the assembly. So this is nothing but synthesis, synthesis of the design. Now analysis. Analysis means analysis. We can say it is one of the step in synthesis. Analysis. Uh, if you take a CAD model, take it to analysis software. Let us say ANSYS. So analysis is nothing but virtual testing. That means using the CE software, we'll take that CAD model, then we'll apply boundary conditions and loads, and we'll run that model, we'll get the results. That we can see whether we can virtually test that model, so we can identify whether the part is failing or not before manufacturing. That is what the analysis is. And optimization, optimization means optimizing the design with respect to investment by the manufacturer as well as customer requirements. Okay. Both should be fulfilled, both should be in the middle line so that we can say design is optimized. So this is nothing but the definition of CAD. Now next word is CAM, computer aided manufacturing. Already you are aware about CAM, that most of the what are the machines used by the industry like CNC, BMC. These are nothing but the CAM machines. Okay. Now automation is the word which is included over here. Automation indicates the use or application of robotics. So everywhere you can see a single man, single operator controls n number of machines in the industry with the automation. So there are you can so we can take an example of like PLC automation. Okay. So there are softwares, different softwares available for automation. Okay. Siemens is the big company which is well known for automation, and also robotics. Wherever the robotics or robots are used for manufacturing, you can say it's a part of automation. So we'll study. So this subject comprises of all these three fields: CAD, CAM, and automation. So let us talk about the general applications of computers in manufacturing. So computer again plays a role in manufacturing. Okay. So you should understand computers are also used in manufacturing industry. How and where and up to what extent they are used, that we will see. that we will learn in this subject. So we can classify this application in two types: direct application as well as indirect application. Direct applications are monitoring and control application. Indirect applications are manufacturing support application. We can say direct application means CNC machines. Manufacturing support application means output or input we are giving for the particular processes. Okay. So the next point is hardware in CAD. Okay. So wherever we use the CAD softwares or CAD systems, uh, there are four components of CAD, like CAD workstations. CAD workstation means it is an assembly of computer system with large memories, okay, large storage disk, okay, because we have to handle large 3D or large CAD models, big assemblies. Therefore, it requires big screen, computer screen like 42 inch, okay, 50 inch monitors are available in CAD for CAD workstations. Maybe 200 to 500 GB RAMs are used for CAD workstations. So there are different workstations compared to regular computers we are using. Those are used. Big monitors and memories and hard disks are used for CAD softwares. Output devices, again there are single computer system or storage systems are used for output, or you can manipulate, you can control a number of workstations in single output device, and CPUs, okay, memory units. So these are the hardwares used in CAD. Now, if you classified the CAD CAM softwares, there are two types: graphics software and application software. So simply, we can say graphics softwares are the CAD software. Sorry, graphics software are the programming softwares like Visual C, C++, MATLAB. So we are all aware about MATLAB language. We have used this language where we use letters and numbers in a specific algorithm. If you put in a specific manner or algorithm, you will get a graph, you will get a drawing, whatever the inputs you have given, you will get output in terms of charts, graphs, okay, symbols, or any drawing. So this is the graphics software. Another type is application software. Whatever the CAD softwares you are using, TOEI, CATIA, Creo, SolidWorks, okay, so these are application software, or ANSYS, Nastran, Bacchus, NS Dyna. So you can make a list of n number of application softwares available. So the basic difference between graphics and application software is graphics software is generally used to make or used to program the application software. Means what are the Creo softwares you are using? So they are programmed with the MATLAB or these programming languages. Okay? In MATLAB you cannot draw any entity like line, circle, or triangle, rectangle. But application software you can directly use a command: line, circle, rectangle, or triangle, or any of the graphical entity you can use directly with the use of different commands. Okay, so this is the basic difference and you are all aware about that. So CAM, it is again the use of computer system to plan, manage, control the manufacturing operations through direct or indirect computer interface. So CAM, all CNC machines are nothing but the CAM software.